I'm going to mention the name. My mama, Reckless. I go, she called me, Michael, how you feeling? My mom said, she goes, okay. Well, Michael, I need you to do this and this and the third. Mama, I am sick. Oh, what's wrong with you?
Boy, you know.
Take some Theraflu, knock it right on that.
Yeah, Cecil made you reckless. And then she's going to call me back and ask me to come and do something else. I'm like, Mama, I ain't taking COVID test. You want me to come in there? Well, I wear a mask and I'm going to be in another room. Reckless.
That don't mean nothing, Mama.
Reckless. Mama still going to try to find some way to put me to work.
Ain't that like when your parents call you, like you all the way in the other room watching TV or playing a game or something? Hey, Mike, Chris, come here. What's up? Yeah. Hand me that remote right there.
Yeah, the remote be right there.
That used to get on my nerves. Yeah. It's right there. Turn on the light switch. The light is like right above.
See, when you were a little toddler and you just found out how to walk, yeah, it's cute and everything. Get that light switch. Yeah. Get that for me. Then you get a little bit older, like, man, you don't get that shit. Get it yourself.
Yeah.
What's up, y'all? Happy New Year 2022. Just Acting Up Show. We in this thing. How y'all New Year going? Mine? Well, we'll get to that later on. Joffy in the building. We already know what it is. Welcome to the Just Acting Up Show. Mike, what's up, bro? What's happening?
What's going on, man? I'm happy. We done made it. I survived last year.
Hey,
yes, sir.
I think that's what's most important. Then we got Chris.
Hey. Oh, another house party. Okay. Oh, my bad. What's up, y'all? 2022. We coming in hype. We ready. I'm happy. First show of the year.
Yes, indeed. First show of the year. As I sip from my cup. But we're going to get to that later on. Hey, man. Just Acting Up Show. We got a great show for y'all. Welcome back to the two gentlemen as well as myself. We back in this thing, man. I'm so happy. I'm excited about this. We appreciate y'all for sticking to it. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. We're going to talk about AB. We all been AB every once in our life, but y'all hold on to that real quick. Y'all hold on was there right there. Hold on right there. We're going to talk about some movies that has been hitting the theaters this past weekend and what's going to come forward as well. More breaking news in the DCEU. That's DC Comics. More stuff for Marvel, more entertainment news, and don't forget, we have who has been just acting up. All that more, Just Acting Up Show. Let's go, man. Yeah. Thank you again for tuning in. You be anywhere in the world, but you here with us on this show. And what we need you to do, y'all know what it is. Don't act brand new. Bow.
Bing. Boom.
Subscribe.
Bow.
Subscribe. Free.
Like
free in 21 is free in 22.
It's free. Click like and share. Spread the love. This is what I like. 34th episode.
41st.
41st.
Ooh. Yeah. Ooh, we did some work last year, didn't we?
Yeah. 41st.
Man. 31st, man. And we're gonna do even more work going forward, but we're gonna let y'all know. We're gonna get into that later on. But we appreciate y'all for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing, and telling your friends, and telling your other friends. And we all can be friends, but keep your distance because Omicron is still out there. Omarion.
Omarion said that's not him. He put out a PSA. He said, y'all gonna stop calling him the Omicron virus. He is not a virus.
What's up with these names? That's all I'm saying.
I mean, they taking it from the Greek alphabet, clearly.
Yeah, pretty much. Just somebody got that Decepticon.
we all Decepticons money. That's why the U.S. in debt right now.
They got that Decepticon. But anyway, how's everybody feeling there? Everybody's variant free. I like the way how Scissor put. She said, "You guys have a good variant free day." That's how it feels every day when you walk out of the house right now. Have a good variant-free day.
I like that.
Yeah, it's like at this point, I feel like everybody's gonna catch it at some point. Because even the most cautious person I know caught it over the holidays. And so it's just like that person, I know this person, they're like super cautious. And it's like they still caught it, And it's like, but it's so many people that's reckless out there.
Yeah.
People still like, I'm not gonna say no names, but I have a certain person in my family that's in the entertainment party business. And you see people out there, they're just out there like normal, just turned up, and I'm like, but so nobody's really being. It's a lot of people, as many people as being cautious, a lot more people are being reckless.
Yeah, true.
Absolutely.
I thought about myself when I went to the that after party for the new what's the doggone film, the Christmas hip hop holiday Christmas family hip hop holiday movie. They got Carrie Hilson, Neo, and multiple others. I did go to a little shindig, little party. But still, you think about it in the back of your mind. You sitting there like, oh yeah, this is cool. We turn up, but who they over there coughing? I was like who they coughing over there, bro? So yeah, man, y'all please be careful out there, please. Yeah, man.
Under forever. That's how I'm greeting everybody. Okay. Now back up.
Yep. I get my COVID test tomorrow. COVID hit my family for a little bit, and we all bounced back. It was during the holidays. Well, really before the holidays, my wife, and it really took a toll on her. But no hospital visit.
Yeah,
just made it through. And speaking about people that's reckless, I'm gonna mention the name. My mama, reckless. I go, she called me, Michael, how you feeling? My mom said, she go, okay. Well, Michael, I need you to do this and this and the third. Mama, I am sick. Oh, what's wrong with you?
Boy,
Take some Theraflu, knock it right on that.
Yeah, Cecil made you reckless. And then she's gonna call me back and ask me to come and do something else. I'm like, Mom, I ain't taking COVID test. You want me to come in there? Well, I wear a mask and I'm gonna be in another room. Reckless.
That don't mean nothing, Mama.
Reckless. Mama still gonna try to find some way to put me to work.
Ain't that like when your parents call you, like you all the way in the other room watching TV or playing a game or something? Hey, Mike, Chris, come here. What's up? Yeah. Hand me that remote right there.
Yeah, the remote is right there.
That used to get on my nerves. Yeah. It's right there. Turn on the light switch. The light is like right above.
See, when you were a little toddler and you just found out how to walk, yeah, it's cute and everything. Get that light switch, yeah. Get that for me. Then you get a little bit older, like, man, if you don't get that shit, get it yourself.
Yeah. Get this, get that, get this in the third. Yeah. My mama, God bless. Oh, I love my mama dear. Go on, mama. If knock on wood, I be fighting something. I'm on my bed. Well, Michael, when you pull through, can you? Well, when you pull through, because I know you're gonna pull through. I need you to go change the light bulb for me.
Oh man, my goodness, man.
Give it up one time for Michael's mom.
Yeah. That's why I gotta hurry up and get this. I gotta get this test going because that lady driving up the walls right now.
Oh man, God goodness, but like we mentioned earlier, y'all, Happy New Year. Welcome to the year of 2022. 2022, please come in here like you got some sense. Please, man. I enjoyed my New Year's. I went to sleep. Me at a young old man age, 33. I know a lot of you would say, "Oh, you still young." Yeah, but I'm treating myself like an old man. Is that an elevator right there? I'm gonna take the elevator instead of them stairs. Oh, what? Let me lean down a little bit. Let me pace myself when I sit in this chair and lean back. And so yeah, man. I went to sleep. I said my prayers. Had a cup of wine or so. That was a wrap. Didn't do anything. I was lame. I don't care.
I did the same. Played some Madden. Said a prayer at midnight. Went to bed.
I almost missed it. And I woke up. I'm like, it's 11:01. Like, oh snap! So I went outside. My neighbors every year. I don't need to buy fireworks. Shout out to my neighbors because they go ham. They go ham, and they was barbecuing, and so it was a good little gathering for about 2 hours or so. We saw the fireworks. They tore it up and then brought it back inside.
Fireworks gives me a little bit of anxiety because where I grew up. Now, if I could see the fireworks and I'm out there watching the fireworks, it's different. But when I'm in the house and I'm just hearing the fireworks,
you can't distinguish the two. You don't know which one is which.
And where I grew up next to a freeway and 2 train tracks. So a lot of stuff used to go on under there where they shooting guns all night. So I just sat on the floor.
That's that PTSD, brother.
PTSD, yes.
That's that PTSD. Because I remember they was doing the fireworks up on this street like a week before New Year's, and it woke me up. I'm like, oh, what? Oh.
Hey man,
wait a minute now.
I know this is sad. This is sad and scary, but say something. What's your go-to maneuver when you hear that noise? Like I had when I was at my mom's house for New Year's, I was on the phone with somebody, and I was in the den area, and she has a couch, and I'm just like going like this. Yeah, man, all I heard was pop, pop. I straight up, my whole body went like this. And I slid down the couch and I just laid on the floor. hey, is it over? My mama came there, what you doing? They shook like, nigga, get your that's fireworks, boy. Like, oh, okay. Hey, mama, you never know around here. Like, shoot. Oh,
I think when you at home, you kind of like, because don't get me wrong, I have heard actual, gunshots around in this area because I don't know what's going on. They shoot in the air, I guess. But it doesn't really faze you when you at home. Because when you hear it, you're like, pop, pop. Like, ooh, that ain't no fireworks. That ain't no fireworks, But when you outside, that's a different story. You hear that. Because I remember I was at Chick-fil-A and they was working on this gas station and somebody dropped something. And I swear it sounds, man, I'm going to Chick-fil-A. I almost left Chick-fil-A like, oh shit, I know that ain't what I just heard. And I looked across and I saw they working on a gas station. So
man, it's some tricky stuff, boy. I tell you, pop, pop. Some people just be normal, just go about like pop, pop.
I seen this one video of idiots just shooting a bunch of guns in the air. I'm just like, y'all know those bullets come down, right?
Yeah,
I think that to you. They was out there, like in Baghdad, they was out there tearing it up.
Yeah, I'm like, that costs money. Like, how much? What type of? Where y'all work at? Because bullets and ammunition cost a lot.
The bullets cost some money. Yeah, so
guns cost man.
They was out there they was dumping. Whatever.
Man, y'all tripping, man. But as I digress, let's go ahead and get into some more of this news. Hope y'all had a great, happy, and safe Happy New Year. So many blessings, y'all, but we'll get more into that later on in the show. So we're going to go ahead and hit it hard right now and start off with Antonio Brown, AB. I had a moment. We all had an Antonio Brown moment where we said, F this job, I'm done, I'm out of there, let me go. Y'all take it as you want to take it. And a lot of people came on, spoke on it. I don't know why is it that when we see everybody want to go ahead and say that mental issues, mental this, mental that. Sometimes that person just like, F it. I ain't got no mental issues. I'm just done. But yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know why, me being silly, I thought about that scene from Joanna Man. I thought about it. When he told homeboy that he kicked him out of the game, and he had a moment where he got on the stands and he took his, his strap on and he threw it into the fans and stuff. And he's like, man, F this, I'm going out of here. I don't know why I thought of that moment. But as I digress, I'll let y'all take over. So.
I mean, he dropping music video too. But
he just did.
Yeah. But no, well, they say he said that his ankle was messed up and the coach was still trying to make him play in the game. So I can understand why he kind of got into the disagreement. Did he take it overboard? Yeah, I think he probably blew up a little too much, but I understand his reasoning behind it.
That's not it, dog. That's not it. That's not it. Antonio Brown didn't get out of the game because of the ankle issue, and I 1,000% agree with my Shannon Sharp. He got out of the game because he wasn't getting the ball. He made that quite clear to Tom Brady when he said that Gronk is your boy now, because Gronk wasn't being very productive the last games, especially the game with the Saints when they got shut out. So they needed Antonio Brown because Chris Godwin got hurt. So there's this thing in the NFL that people got to understand. It's called incentives, right? Incentives is they give you all these catches, all these touchdowns, all these yardage throughout the years. You get incentives. Oh, you get an extra million, you get an extra 100,000, you get this, and this, and the third. Now, Antonio Brown was suspended for a fake vaccination card, which I think gave him 3 days. Okay. Now I'm just saying, he was going for a fake vaccination card. God. Okay. Now that's on him. That wasn't on nobody else but Antonio Brown. Correct? Am I wrong? Okay. Now, with that being said, you missed a timeout from the game to actually make your incentives. Okay, the game before, now he said he got a messed up ankle, right? And I'm not just on Antonio Brown because of that. No. This is all facts, okay? I'm not being biased. This is all facts. Now, Antonio Brown was out for the game. He was suspended. He didn't play to make his incentives. Now, the game before that, when they played Carolina, I think it was Carolina, if I'm not mistaken. If I am, I apologize. He caught 15 targets. 15. But he said he got a bum ankle, right? Okay. So then he goes and then he plays the game with the Jets, and then he had caught, I think, about like 7 targets before he had stormed out. So what changed between them? Because he wasn't getting the ball. If he's not getting the ball, he's not getting the money. And come on. You know, and his ankle is hurting, but you did all of that jumping up and down when you left. And now you shooting the music video. And there's like so many people that's on the sidelines. They said that didn't happen. That wasn't the reason why. They like the Buccaneers left it alone. They said Bruce Arians say he's not a Buck. Moving on. We're gonna talk about somebody else. We won the game. Let's talk about these guys. It's until Antonio Brown started trying to twist the story around and say I didn't quit on the team. I was hurting. My ankle was hurting. You know. That's when the Bucs was like, oh, hell no, you're not going to switch this on us. We're going to tell you what really went down, you know? So, yes, I'm going to be just like with Shannon Sharp. I absolutely believe Bruce Arians. Because look at this man's track record. This man had burned bridges, then walked across the ashes of the bridges, then burned it again. Just to make sure it's burned.
And he'll get another job. For sure.
And he gonna get another job. Absolutely.
He got talent. Yeah, he's still talented. And the NFL, of course, they choose talent over anything. Yeah, if you can still play, somebody gonna pick you up.
NFL, they care about them Vince Lombardi's on February. That's it. That's all they care about. You know, they not, the NFL is not how they say it. They're not there trying to help broken souls. No, they not. And this is the God honest truth. And Jerry Jones and Cowboys ain't got nothing to do with this. But I'm sorry, if Jerry Jones will break his leg, neck, whatever, to go to someone that you know this man don't deserve a second chance, and he gonna give him a second chance. He gonna give him a second chance. There ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Jerry Jones is known for that. The Patriots is known for that. The Raiders is known for that. The list goes on.
Yeah. And while we're on the NFL, this is probably the only time that I will acknowledge this. So you can go ahead and tilt your camera thing, Mike, to your flag. Yeah. So you know, it's a prominent player on your team retired. Well, he played possibly his last game as a Steeler.
Oh yeah, man.
Mr. Ben Roethlisberger.
And when Antonio Brown and Ben Roethlisberger was together, they was considered that was the greatest duo in football. Because man, Antonio made his name in Pittsburgh. And I say all that to say this: they'll say Enabler started in Pittsburgh with Mike Tomlin and this and that and the third. But I feel like this, and I'm not just saying this because of my team. When would it be a time for you to take your own actions for, you did this, you put yourself in this. Yeah, they probably allowed you to do a little bit, but come on, man, you're a grown man. You're a grown man. When we was kids, we think about it like, damn, man, my grandma used to let me get away with murder, like, okay, that was when I was a kid. I know I shouldn't have had done that, but I took advantage of my grandma. My grandma loved me. My grandma let me do whatever I wanted to, this and that and the third. Man, I mean, this man got kids of his own. So, now they on Shannon Sharp behind too, man. Shannon said this and that and the third. But Shannon Sharp said it. He said the only reason why people are feeling this way is because he's a black man. And he used a reverse race card, and it's the truth. Any other black guys is speaking out on Antonio Brown, what you gonna get labeled as? Uncle Tom.
Pretty much. Like I said, man, it comes to a point in time where that man, you just gonna say F it. And that's what I saw on that field. And then when he released those little text messages or said, my ankle swollen, I was like, your ankle swollen. But you jumping wait, hold on. Some don't sound like, how long ago was these text messages or whatever? How long ago was this? I understand you pissed off, frustrated, but just something. So, good luck, sir.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to tell you, man.
But like Chris said, he's gonna get another shot. It's Antonio Brown. He's gonna get another chance. And he knows he's gonna get another chance.
Oh yeah.
That's why he's so confident about it. He could be a little overly he dropped the music, like I said, he dropped the music video. Like
yeah.
Like,
it ain't going hurt that bad.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
He said he needs surgery on that ankle. That ain't going hurt that bad. You done stormed out the field, you did a podcast with your feet up, and now you did a music video. That ain't going hurt that bad. So
yeah, man. Oh goodness gracious! So yeah, playoff wild card weekend coming up real soon. Get ready for the Super Bowl real soon, y'all. Man, yeah, Antonio Brown, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, well.
Oh man! Oh my gosh! Sports. I want to talk a little bit more about the Rockets a little bit. We know the season that they're having, what's going on over there. That's you're watching it for the highlights and see what these this young team is doing or whatever.
They got some high flyers.
Damn, don't they?
Yeah.
Every time I look good, they dunking, alley hooping. Yeah.
They just need the experience, man. And I know recently they had a incident about where two of the young, KPJ, Kevin Porter Jr. and Christian Woods, they had a moment where KPJ, he left the arena. Well, he left he left, didn't come back or whatever. And Christian Wood, he just didn't play for the rest of the whole half because they got into a shouting match with John Lucas. This was what different with this. The reason why I'm bringing it up is because we always talk about people's mental health and everything. And we know that Kevin Porter Jr., they were saying that, he, deals with some things. I don't know what all it is. I don't know in fact that it's true. That's between him and that team or whoever else is around him. But what I like about this story is that, of course, they got suspended for a game. They sat out. Then they came back the next game against the Wizards, and they won. And KPJ hit that buzzer beater, that three-pointer. And I like that Coach Silas and John Lucas embraced him afterwards and hugged him and told him that I love you and was talking nothing but positive things about him and the team as well. Despite the fact that they're not a winning team, they're one of the worst teams in the West or in the NBA, period. Man, he just embraced them and said, hey, man, I love you, all this and this. Keep going. And we need to hear stories like that because, we always hearing about, oh, man, this kid is a joke and this, and this. I don't even much comment anymore on these Houston Rockets social media pages. them figures get to arguing. Nah, I don't got time.
Twitter finger.
Yeah. I don't got time for it. So, we'll see how the rest of the season goes. Like I said, just watch for highlights and see what the potential of what this team can be later on when things start to, form. And shout out to Coach Silas too, because the situation he came in, he thought he gonna get James Harden, Westbrook, and other great players to play alongside him. Then that went left field real quick. And this is what he has to deal with.
Well,
So,
speaking about Russell Westbrook, he recently got
Westbrook.
Boy, he got on there and he said he don't have to take care of the ball. He said he don't have to make shots. He said he don't have to worry about turnovers.
What is his position? Okay, that's all I gotta say.
You a point guard.
Hey,
What's that?
right hand to guard. I didn't know that Russell Westbrook was like. I didn't know, and they made such a valid point from afar. You like, ooh, Russell Westbrook. Ooh, if he get on this right team, he's gonna be this and that, and this and that, and the third. But as soon as he get on the team, he's like, man, what the hell?
Man, that's why I was telling people about this. Same thing Kevin Durant was saying, and same thing. What I noticed when I watched him play, like, dude, okay, highlights. Russ. If you sat back and watch him play, this dude will shoot you out of a game. And over the years, I don't know really what happened. It's like he keep going. He keep going. You can't rely. This is where fundamentals come into play, which is why Chris Paul was able to, play how he is playing.
Right.
Then on top of that, Chris Paul IQ was way better than Russ. I'm trust Chris Paul, even though he had more injuries than Russ, more than Russ.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Do not give me Russ. He's talented. Don't get me wrong. Don't give me Russ. Because we've been seeing some low lights from this brother, and it's all in the same game.
Like this man can go and get 8, 7, 6 turnovers a game. I'm like to myself, is this even? Like, is this acceptable in basketball? I know in football, you bet not. That game is over. But in basketball, to be turned over that way, I'm thinking to myself, like,
that's the first half. 7 turnovers in one half.
That's the first half. I'm like, I could do that. I could do that. Then he shoots the ball like Spice Adams. He was in Houston and he shot that ball like Spice Adams. He hit the top of the key. And it just boom.
Oh, man.
He's a point guard that plays like a shooting guard, but shoots like a center. Old school center. Old school center. He's a point guard that plays like a shooting guard, but shoots like an old school center.
That's right. Yeah. Fact. I was like me and Russell got into a fight. I would have fought. I'm sorry. Every night I'm on your ass. I was like, there's been some games where I'm like, that was like, I was saying, Russ, do that. I'm not like, he has some games where I'm like, dude, yes, you was on point. You probably get a couple of turnovers or two, but there have been some games where I'm just like, man, if y'all get this ball to dude's hand, this boy going in for, I'm like, bro, what are you doing? So
5 people right there underneath and he come. He finna dunk on all 5.
That boy Melo right there. He better shoot. Like, what are you doing?
Melo got to be frustrated too. He finally, the team that he want to be on with his boy. Like, we're supposed to be winning. We got all the stars.
Man,
you got this guy. Some kind of way did they trade Rondo? Didn't
they trade him to the Cavaliers?
Oh, so Rondo is gone because at first Rondo was there.
Yeah,
I kept him over Westbrook.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he's more fundamental, even.
But nobody probably want him though either.
Yeah, but see, that's their pride. That's their pride. If they get rid of him, it's gonna be like everybody was right, we was wrong. We gotta take this, and they gotta tuck their tail between their legs. But if they keep it up, they're not going to no playoffs. They can't string together no wins. And Russ is not gonna take you. And Russ, we do not trust.
And then Anthony Davis can't stay healthy.
Can't stay healthy.
And they expect LeBron after 19, as your boy Shannon Sharp would say, after 19 years, they still expect him to do everything. Yeah, that's why we seen that video of him the other day when they did the tip off. He just walked. Like, no.
Yeah.
You know, he wouldn't
like trying to reserve his energy. He on a tear lately too. So I applaud LeBron and Steph and Durant. They just been taking over for this for quite a long time in the NBA. They've been having and LeBron having a badass season. So
37, 8, what year 19? 37, year 19. I know when that man get up out of the bed, them bones be
man.
I'd have been just like him. Oh, tip off. Okay, I'm going ahead, go down here.
Man,
on defense.
I'm telling you,
gotta conserve your energy as best you can.
Yeah,
at this point, a team shouldn't even be. It should be really Anthony Davis should be the centerpiece of that team.
Yeah,
at his age, not, with everything, but he can't stay healthy.
Yeah. So, man, sorry. I mean, Lakers Nation, y'all going through it right now. I mean, like I said, hey man, my team ain't doing too much, so I'm just sitting back watching the show. I'm waiting for the playoffs. So
the Lakers show is the show as of right now. Because they got highlight reels of it ain't even highlight. I don't know if you call it highlight or low life. I don't know what you call it, but they get ready for old turnover. Russ.
Yeah, man. I'm sorry. I mean, good luck. Hey man, I can't. Hey,
yeah.
Get him out of there. All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all for staying locked in, man. So I want y'all to continue to watch the show, man. We're about to get into this Critics Corner, the Critics Corner, talk about some entertainment news, all that more, Just Acting Up Show. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are at the Critics Corner, and we're about to talk about some entertainment news. But if you want to go into a more detailed talk about movies, about TV shows, about other entertainment news, what do you want to hit up? Joffrey's VIP Room. Bow, right there. I want you to subscribe, like, share, comment, and subscribe, and tell your friends about Joffrey's VIP Room, as well as Just Acting Up Show. On Joffrey's VIP Room, like I said, we're going to more detailed talk. Have a lot of guests come on there. Had Mike come on there a couple times. Had Chris come on there a couple times. Did some trivia, did some little games. What about the Martin and all that, and more, and Batman and all that, and the Marvel news and all that other shit that come on TV. Jobs VIP Room. I want y'all to come on and join your boy. And I also have a guest that's going to be, a co-host that's going to be joining me real soon on that, but more on that next time when it happens. So let's go ahead and get into this entertainment news, man. So right off the bat, it's January. Yeah. And we all know that after the holidays, with the movies that come out, that's when they put everything out there that's really good and great. So January is kind of like that month that goes, rah, rah, rah. But Spider-Man still out.
The aftermath.
Yeah.
Spider-Man all day long.
Yeah, man.
Spider-Man aftermath. Who wants to release a movie after Spider-Man?
Man.
The Matrix tried, but we're not really even talking about the Matrix anymore.
I seen the Matrix.
I guess it just kind of closed some plot holes. That's about it. Man. I'm good if I don't see it again.
I got halfway through it. I stopped. I forgot where I stopped at. I want to finish and just say that I watched it, but it's missing. It's something that's missing with it. I'm not gonna bash it because a lot of people have been bashing it. Let them do that. Hey man, baby, better luck next time, or try again and make it better. I don't know what to tell you.
Like they're just trying to fix what they messed up in the last two. That's what this movie was about, fixing what they messed up in the last two. But
I like the Reloaded. Reloaded was pretty good. We went back and we watched the first one, and I Reloaded a little bit, but the Matrix was just ahead of its time. So
yeah, it was.
It really was, because if you go back and watch the first one is pretty. At first, it was pretty good. It's like, damn.
Oh, yeah.
Like this movie came out just a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
So, yeah, absolutely. But yeah, that one, as you see, I'm scratching my head. That one that came out, I'm like,
yeah.
Not gonna talk down on it. I like Keanu. I like the whole Matrix franchise, but
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So getting into this, over the holidays, I went to go see Sing 2 with my little girl. We enjoyed it. We loved it. That came out, in December, of course. But also movies that's coming out this year as well. Well, let's talk about this real quick. So let y'all know what movies are out right now that you can catch. If you have not went to movies or just waiting to see it, The Kingsman is out as well. American Underdog, the Kurt Warner story is also out as well. Matrix Resurrections is out there. West Side Story, and A Journal for Jordan. That's the Denzel Washington film that has Michael B. Jordan and another newcomer. I forgot. I can't think of her name. But yeah, Journal for Jordan is out. I mentioned this before. Licorice Pizza is out. Encanto is still out. I've been hearing that's a kid's movie. I've been hearing great things about that and the music. And I think that's about it. The newest movie that came out this past weekend, the 355. So that does look interesting. It's a 355. Let me see. Trying to look at the synopsis for this film. So the 355, it's pretty much a CIA agent named Mason or Mace Brown joins forces with a rival German agent, a cutting-edge computer specialist, and a Colombian psychologist when a top secret weapon falls into the hands of a group of mercenaries. Together, the four women embark on a breakneck mission to save the world while staying one step ahead of a mysterious figure who's tracking their every move. So I haven't seen it yet, but that movie is out. All about the, like I said, four women, they're all the main characters, Lupita Nyong'o. Let me see who was also in the cast. Jessica Chastain, Fan Bingbing, Sebastian Stan is in this as well. Penelope Cruz, Diane Kruger, Lupita Nyong'o. I already mentioned that, but I'll say it again just in case I forgot. So yeah, that movie is out as well. But the movie that's coming out next week that I'm excited about is Scream 5. Yes.
Another
5.
I hear all these movies, James, and I'm paying attention, but it's like all I'm hearing is Spider-Man, and oh yeah, Spider-Man.
They caused Mobius to push back the April Fools.
Didn't they? Man.
Yeah, that's kind of disappointing. I'm not gonna lie, because shout out to Chris. That 4DX.
Oh, told you.
Man.
That 4DX is awesome. So I was looking forward to see Morbius in 4DX. But
like that's how every superhero movie has to be watched in 4DX. I don't care what nobody says.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to go to any other theater that you lean back and you got your feet up. Oh man, I could do that at home. Yeah. I want to be in there with the roller coaster.
You want to be flying with Spider-Man.
Flying with Spider-Man. I feel all that wind. Yeah. I didn't even know this kind of thing exists.
Yeah. Change your life.
Change your life.
Shout out to yeah, it's also some shows that came out as being released. Course Grand Crew with friend of the show, Leah Rogers. That premiered this month. And then there's a show with y'all know Quinta B. He got money, that girl.
Oh yeah.
She wrote, and she got a show on ABC called Abbott Elementary, which is pretty funny. It's about elementary teachers. It's kind of like taking what you did with The Office, but with elementary teachers.
Gotcha.
That's about.
And from what I've seen, it's funny. And then, of course, Ozark is coming out later this month.
Yes,
part 1 of the final season.
Yes, it is. Get ready for Ozark. I got some binge watching I got to do.
Yes, sir. I can't wait. Big Ozark fan.
Yeah. So yeah, y'all make sure y'all tune into all those shows. And if y'all been watching it, let us know. Give us some suggestions as well. We like to hear suggestions. We like movies. We like TV. I mean, that's what our profession about to become. So Yeah.
When I was sick with the Omar, no, let me not say that, but some variant had me in here in this room messed up. I watched Don't Look Up. That movie is pretty good, man. I'm not gonna lie. With Leonardo DiCaprio.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
Tyler Perry
and
and all.
Jonah Hill and Tyler Perry, yeah, on Netflix. It just recently, it's about like 2 weeks or a week that it came out. Man, it's pretty good. It really is. It's long. It's like it's no action heroes because it feels like all these movies is damn near 3 hours and a half.
Yeah.
It got somebody action something some comic book character. It doesn't. So, but it has a very comedy satire in it, and it just shows you like that could have happened. Comet hit the earth. The world is divided. Don't know if it's real or fake until it actually happened.
Speaking of, if you a foreign movie that came out, I think I told the guys about it, was called Manal Morali. If you don't mind the subtitles, it's an Indian superhero movie. So he's in the same world as what they recognize like Superman and Batman and stuff. And so he's like it was pretty good. The story was pretty good. So that's a good watch as well.
That's good. We need something different, more representation out there for others, and I like that. So I'm gonna check that out as well too. Couple other things that's coming up real soon. If you have not seen the trailer yet for The Boys season 3, it's coming out in I think it's supposed to be later this year in June or July, I believe. So that trailer, Homelander, we already know how Homelander is. It's crazy as. Yeah. So that is coming out as well. And like Chris mentioned, Morbius being pushed back. And Invincible, if you are into Invincible, have you not seen it on Amazon, that's another good cartoon. Very, very good. My homeboy Corey told me about Invincible, and I checked it out. So I'm looking forward to season 2 as well when it comes out. Not sure when, it's still up in the air, but Invincible, check that out real soon. And
when is them coming back? Speaking about Amazon.
I want to know when that is coming back out as well too. I'm looking to that and see when that is, because that show up, boy. I want to see how that.
That's so tricky. You talking about Antonio Brown? Woo!
Boy.
You talking about showing off like Antonio Brown at your job, man.
Man, damn, boy, that's short. Oh boy. Oh man, and the latest news on the DCEU, Batman, Ben Affleck has said it. He just recently said it, saying that his next upcoming appearance in the Flashpoint with Michael Keaton and with Ezra Miller as Flash, he said this is gonna be his last time as Batman. So I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Don't really care.
It's Michael Keaton. It's Michael Keaton or nothing for me, man.
But yeah, I actually like Ben Affleck as Batman, man, because that one scene from Batman vs Superman when he was in that warehouse and he was just going in on everybody. That reminded me of that Batman Arkham games, and that was like the best. I think that had to be one of the best fight scenes from all the Batman films that came out. To be honest with you.
And speaking of
how you set everything up, but I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, speaking of DC as well, they're in talks. Well, Warner Brothers is in talks to buy the CW because the CW selling. So they one of the top clients. So it's already kind of like I hope they do get it because maybe they can bring some better cohesion between their movies and TV shows because they TV shows are better than their movies. Let's be real.
Yeah. They are.
Whoever writing for the Flash, they need to write for their movies.
Yeah. And I'm gonna have to watch the Flash. We get into their TV shows because I haven't. So
that's one of the ones from the jump. Like if you watch that first season was probably their best season to me, but it's been really good though. So from the first season, it's been solid. Of course they go. It's 7. It's hard to keep that level of consistency for 7 seasons, but that first season is like the acting is so good. Like it's like Marvel level. Like the actors are really good. But there's another show. Ava DuVernay has a show, Naomi, that's coming to the CW.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's gonna be good about a girl that I know they recognize Superman in their world, but I don't think it's part of the Arrowverse or Flashverse or anything like that. But it's a superhero show about a young girl young black teen that gets her powers.
Oh, good. And I remember hearing about that too. And having Ava DuVernay as that's a great move. Yeah, let her do what she needs to do.
Yeah,
she got you. So shout out to Ava DuVernay. And before we close out this segment, shout out to Diallo Riddle and everyone from Southside and Sherman Showcase, because I saw on Diallo's story on his IG, they're getting ready to start filming for Sherman Showcase. So
season 2.
Appreciate you, Chris, for telling us about Sherman Showcase and Southside. Man, I've been enjoying it, both shows. And I've been waiting for Sherman Showcase. They got some, like when Diallo came on, he was talking about all the songs they come up with.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to what they're gonna come up with. So yeah,
when season 2 drop, y'all better watch it. We really want y'all to watch season 2.
Yeah.
Trust me, get them ratings all the way up.
Yeah.
That's all we're gonna say.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got a spotlight interview coming through. Courtland James will be joining us. We're gonna talk about all things that she does. So y'all stay locked in to the Just Acting Up Show. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a special guest, our very first guest, bringing in the year 2022. We are honored. Thank you, Queen. We got Courtland in this. What's up? Let's applaud this.
Thank y'all. Thank you.
We appreciate you. I know it was just bright and early like the orange juice, and you here. So
yeah, I'm here.
Yes, indeed. So I was telling her about her glasses, y'all. That they got some spiffy glasses, man. Your glasses, I ain't gonna be able to catch up with your glasses again. See, look, I see. Yeah, you got a model girl going with your back. Oh man, love it. So let's go ahead and get into it, Courtland. Tell us a bit about yourself and what you do, in front of the camera, behind the camera. Let's get to know Courtland as a whole. What's going on?
Okay, Courtland with the movie industry. Behind the camera, I'm a PA, production assistant. Also a script supervisor. I started PA work in 2017. I worked on Fifth Ward, the series by Greg Carter. You can watch it on Amazon Prime on the UMC network. That was my first ever job. That was an experience for me, and PA is a lot of work. My first time doing script supervising, that would have to be 2019, and I worked on the set of Gutter, directed by Joseph Elmore. Yeah, all of that, it's a lot of work. PAing, a lot of work. Script supervising was really tough on me because you have to make sure you stay with the continuity. You have to make sure, the scenes that they're gonna shoot next, if the scenes are inside, outside, who's gonna be in the particular scene. It's just a lot that goes with it. But yeah. In front of the camera, I've worked on The Lies We're Taught, directed by my mother, Helena James. I've worked on My Biggest Fan, directed by Jannard Harper. I've worked on Love and Coffee, directed by Jonathan Milton. But yeah, and I plan on doing some auditioning soon so I can get in front of the camera more. But I've been mostly doing PAing and script supervising.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, you are a lady of many and multiple hats.
Yeah. I like to keep it that way because usually when I do one thing, I get a little bored. But yeah.
Mm.
What was it that drew you to this industry and just kind of doing what you do? Like, what was it that inspired you?
That's a good question. Really, I've been acting since I was 7, but it was like on stage acting. I was with this organization called The Love of Music. You sing, dance, and act. We'll put on a Christmas show every year. And I just loved it ever since. Yeah, it's just fun to me.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
That bug. I caught that bug early.
You said you worked with your mother before on a project?
Yeah.
How was that experience? Because I can just imagine working with my mother on the project. Shout out to my mama. I done shouted out twice now. Mama, you famous.
Actually, my mom, she's really like my best friend. We're very close. It's fun. It can be challenging at times. But yeah, I love it. I enjoy working with her. And she has the same amount of love I have for the movie industry too. So we both focus. She keep me on track, make sure I stay on my P's and Q's. So yeah, it's fun.
I love that dynamic too. I believe we met your mom on set as well too. And she was just the sweetest thing. She was sweet to us. I can't speak. So, I mean, I know you're like, no, my mama ain't.
Somebody say, Courtland, mama ain't not. She mean to me. What she mean to you?
Oh my goodness. She have her moments. She have her moments. It's all coming from a good place. I promise.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. But yeah, she was a sweetheart, very helpful to us and everything as well. And that's where we met you at, on that set. And it was like, because we were just, when you get on set, you're trying to figure out what all is going on. And that's when Chris met you, and then we started talking and just chopping it up and everything. And it was a great. I had fun. I enjoyed being on set with you, and it was a very great learning experience as well. So tell us a little bit more about, now you mentioned Gutter, and I've been seeing things like that on social media about, it's about to come out now.
It actually is. He's doing a premiere, I believe, on the 15th, but it's already on Tubi. You can check it out. Tubi, the app. Y'all can go check it out and watch it. Yeah, he's supposed to be doing a premiere on the 15th, if I'm not mistaken.
Do you have any plans to do any projects in the future where direct any projects, or do you want to move into like writing? Where's your goals when you in this industry?
I would like to do that. I just need to do it. I think I'm thinking about it too much. I would like to get into writing. I would like to get into directing. I'm actually cool with a couple of writers. Janor Harper, he's a writer. He's a very good writer. Yeah, I need to partner up with writers first so I can, have a pathway or a guideline into how to write. With directing, I want to take a little bit more time in the movie industry first before I get into directing, because that's not an easy job. But yeah, of course I want to do that in the future. But I wouldn't say not right now.
Gotcha.
How do you think about the movie industry in Houston, just in the city, and how there's like a couple of pieces that's moving around? Like the city is being very noticed with moving with the movie industry, because back when we all started this journey of acting and TV or whatever, we met so many people that are so super talented in the city. And it feels good that Houston is like getting they just do. Well, not just with music, because we always had that since the 90s. Probably, yeah, pretty much since the 90s. But with the movie industry in Houston, how do you feel like with the vibe, what's going on lately?
I'll say the movie industry here, I feel like we're focused and we have a lot of love for the movie industry and a lot of passion. I just feel like it needs to be a little bit more organized. And I mean, we do take it seriously, but I feel like we can be more serious about our work and our projects. But yeah, I mean, we have love for it and we have a lot of passion. I can't say that. Now, I'm proud of that. I can see that. But yeah, I would say we need to step up our game a little bit and be more serious about it and be more organized.
I see what you're saying with that, being more organized, and because like you said, we have the passion and the drive, but if we take it up a notch, we really could bring in more and more, because like we know that a lot of stars are starting to move down here. 50 Cent, we just had the Hip Hop Family Christmas that came and filmed down here as well. The stunt crew that we've worked with off and on, they brought some things down here. So we're getting there. We're getting there.
Yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good. I'm proud of Houston. I'm proud of Houston.
Yeah. The city is moving in a good direction. I heard someone once say we're gonna be like LA in the next 5 years. And I hope not, because the property taxes gonna go up. But that's another story for another day.
Yep, exactly.
Straight up.
We'll see
So,
what happens.
So
Oh my
is there a anyone particular that you want to like? Who's your dream person to work with, or a dream project that you would want to work on?
A dream project. Okay. People that I'm inspired by and that I would like to work with would be Samuel Jackson. I look up to him. He's a phenomenal actor. Angela Bassett.
come on.
Meryl Streep. It's so many people I want to work with, but they would have to be like my top 3 that I would love to work with. Now the movies I would like to be in is like superhero. I think superhero movies are cool to act in. I just seen Spider-Man not too long ago. Spider-Man, that was a good movie. I loved it. But yeah, there's people that inspire me. That's movies I would like to be in.
Right. But keep in mind, we're working on a superhero script.
Okay, cool. I remember you telling me about that at the set.
Yeah.
You speaking to our soul right now. You was like, you said Meryl Streep and Angela Bassett. You said Samuel J. Oh, you speaking to our soul right now.
Yes, they're phenomenal. They're good. I watch them all the time.
Yeah, all of us do. So tell us about what was one of your favorite films or plays that you were a part of that you were like, well, I know you say you started at 6, but what was one of your best performances, and can you tell us a little bit about it that you can think of?
My best performance. Okay. Let's see. So on stage, I had to play, I think, a grandmother. When I was, I had to play a grandmother. I think I was probably like 12 or 13 at the time. It's hilarious. And it was about, I believe it was about Black History Month. It was very fun for me because I got to really have fun with my character by becoming an old lady, like having the characteristics, changing up my voice, having on a wig. They had to put some makeup on me to make it look like I had wrinkles. That was a lot of fun. And then on the stage, I forgot like a whole paragraph of what I was supposed to say, but that people didn't even notice. Like I kept going. It was hilarious. That would have been my favorite on stage performance. On screen, let's see. My favorite performance would have to be Love and Coffee, which I believe is going to come out February the 1st, and it should be on Tubi. So y'all can go check that out. I was friends with somebody. It was just me and a friend meeting up at a coffee shop, and I had to play a little flirting scene. That was fun for me. It was hilarious. That would have to be my 2, I guess, favorite performances for me.
I love it. Love it. And isn't that's funny that you said at 12 years old you had played this old lady, and isn't that's I'm just thinking about that's funny. And isn't it I'm not gonna say it's one of the worst to actor is when they're drawing a blank on stage and just like, what am I supposed to say now? And so you're just like that. Yeah. Tell me about your feeling, because I know how I'm feeling when it does happen, or if it does. So yeah, tell me how are your thought process when that happens?
Basically, I mean, on stage, once you're on stage, I would love to get back to being on stage. But once you're on stage and you forget a line, if you know the gist of the play or know the gist of what you're supposed to be saying, you could really say anything and make it go with the flow. But it's really fun. It's like an adrenaline rush because you got people watching you, and it's like all the attention is on you. Now on camera, they can always say cut, or you can always ask somebody to deliver your line to you. But yeah, it's fun. It's an adrenaline rush, and I like it. I enjoy it.
Yeah.
I played Opportunity for the Thanksgiving special in middle school.
Okay. Cool.
And I was one of them bad kids, so it was like, oh God, he's gonna be in this. But then when I did it, they were like, oh man, you did an awesome job. And I remember my teacher said, man, you did a good job. And then I did something else. He's like, all right, now don't get written up.
y'all do acting too? Y'all do acting as well?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I'm actually in a play right now. Well, when this show airs, it's already over, but I'm in the Fake the Black play. And it's funny that I just mentioned, you know, we have those parts in the play where you're like, what's my line? But when you live, you just know. And I had a moment like that. This is my first time ever that I had a moment like that. And I'm happy that my friend that was in the play with me, he helped do me something, and he said this, and I'm like, oh, that's what I'm supposed to do. And I snapped right back into it. But it didn't feel awkward. It was, because you know how it is when you're on that play and that stage, that moment where you draw a blank, it feels like it's forever.
Yeah, it do. And then like the character, they'll come in and help you or like give you a keyword that you're supposed to say during it. Yeah.
It's a different adrenaline rush. So yeah. Oh my gosh. So tell us, okay, so we know I've been seeing that too as well. Love and Coffee is getting ready to come out. I believe Rock Living and Omar Gooding is in it as well. And Brandy Specs as well, who I've met as well. And I didn't know that you were in that, which is, so I'm making you look forward to even more.
Yeah, I'm in it.
Yeah, so tell us about your experience a little bit more on Love and Coffee, and you said Gutter as well, right? That you were in. Tell us a little bit more about the experience on both of those sets.
Okay, so we can start with Gutter first, since that was my first script supervisor job. So when he asked me to be a script supervisor, I didn't know everything it took to be a script supervisor. So when I heard that, I thought I was just gonna have the script in my hand, and when the actors go over their lines, or when they're going over a scene, when they flip or fumble a word, I would deliver it to them. That's what I thought I was doing. Turns out it's way more to it. And they was asking, like the actors would be asking me questions about, oh, so what's supposed to happen in this scene, or what scene are we gonna shoot next? Or is this the right outfit that I'm supposed to be wearing for this scene? And I was just like, I'm supposed to know all that. So Gutter was really like a learning curve for me. Cause you have to keep up with the outfits that they wear for the scene. You have to keep up with the choreography. If somebody picks up a water bottle with their left hand, you have to make sure they continue to pick up the water bottle with their left hand. You have to make sure the script is right. They're saying everything right in the script. You have to make sure the setting and everything looks exactly the same. So when you come back to it, somebody won't be like, how did that water bottle, or how did that basketball get into this scene? Like, that's weird, you know? So you have to keep up with the continuity. It was a learning curve for me, and I really enjoyed it, because that really helped and mold me to become a great script supervisor. Now with Love and Coffee, I also did PA work. It was fun. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed meeting the people. I enjoyed meeting the cast. I enjoyed working with the cast. It was great. I had a good time.
Okay. Well, my question is about, as times go on, representation is important, right? And I know you've been part of many different types of sets. And so in your opinion, like, are you seeing more like in more representation of more melanated people behind the camera as well as in front?
Yeah, I just worked for Top Chef. I don't know if y'all heard of it. It's a cooking show. It streams on Hulu. That has to be one of the biggest productions I've ever worked on, and I've made a lot of contacts through that. There's a whole bunch of like future directors and producers the same age as me, or like not that far from my age. I'm 21. It's like people that's like 23, 24, that's trying to really get into the movie industry, and they're melanated. Yeah, and I'm really proud of it. Yes, I see a lot of us there behind the camera.
Well, I love hearing and seeing that, because we know Insecure just wrapped up its final season for the whole series, and I saw Yeah, it finally, the fifth season, it just wrapped up, and I love seeing that she would Issa would take people that I don't know how you reach out to these people, but I guess through email or whatever. But I was seeing more of that of representation, and then taking even people that's not of our color, and just giving them a chance and to put that out there and just putting these stories out there. And I love that you saying that you see more of that, so that there's hope of this industry that to put our stories out there. And like you said, you working on, are you trying to, slowly get into that as well too, we're writing and everything else. And
Yeah.
I believe you do really a phenomenal job. I think
Yeah, that's beautiful. I love seeing different races, different ethnicities all on the set working together. That's a beautiful experience. I love it.
Yes, it is. And
that's actually how a lot of the set was that we all met you on. It was a lot of diversity on that set. And that was one of my first sets. So, I was like, wow.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. That's why I was so hyped. Shot Squad and all that. I was just hyped. Super. It was my birthday that weekend.
he was turned up a little bit more than others.
That's cool.
So, Courtland, tell us if you're not on set, if you're not, acting or being a PA or a script supervisor, what does Courtland like to do to have a good time? I know we're in a pandemic.
Many hobbies. I do yoga. I love yoga. It relaxes me and keeps me calm. I love roller skating. I just bought me some skates. Well, my parents just bought me some skates for my birthday. I've been practicing that. I love being with my friends. What else do I like? Oh, and I'm also a dancer. I'm a hip hop dancer. How could I forget that? Yeah, I'm a hip hop dancer as well. I'm trying to get back into the dance studio. But yeah, those are like my favorite hobbies at the moment.
I'm laughing hard when you said skates because I have a very bad experience with skates.
Oh no!
At Meta Genoa, we had like at our job, it was like the first and last employee night. Got on skates, fell a couple of times. God said, no, but I kept going. And, my wife, she's my wife now, but she was my girlfriend at the time. She was holding my hand and she just kept on going. Long story short, I fell and I broke my ankle, right? And I had to get 7 screws and a plate as of right now in my ankle. And I still have like the I was gone for like 3 months. I had to get surgery and everything. It was a big mess. So I have vowed, solemnly swear, to never, ever get on skates in life. In life. Even death, even after, in the afterlife, you won't catch me in skates. Never again. Never again. So
no, I hate that happened. So you really like, what if you just wear like the safety pads and then once you fully heal, like just get back out there,
No.
Old man scooter looking thing.
I can't. I said if my son ever want to avoid getting a butt whooping, just go in the skating ring. I'm not going in there. Let you make it. When you come out,
oh my goodness.
I'm gonna let you make it.
Oh,
roller skating is dangerous. It's very dangerous. And I don't really even go to the roller rink. I most likely skate like on the concrete, like in a parking garage. I skate around there. But I always make sure I have on my safety pads because it's dangerous. You on wheels, you can't control yourself. Then if nothing is by you, you can't grab onto nothing. It's just it's not.
It was so bad that people there took pictures because they said that never happened before. The ambulance came inside, they put an H wrap on it, and then my homeboy Dedrick, shout out to Dedrick, he took me in his Crown Vic to Northeast Hospital on Valentine's morning, mind you. Me and my girlfriend, wife, it's my wife now. We were sitting in that hospital in Northeast, and that AC was hitting that ankle. It was terrible. Yeah, it was terrible.
I hate that experience.
We're gonna leave the skating to you, Courtland. We're gonna leave it to you because
we're gonna definitely leave it to you. We are going to definitely leave it to you. ATL was a horror movie for me. That was not fun to watch.
I really hate that.
Oh my God, it's crazy. It's crazy. I was recently because I was playing as Santa Claus not recently in this past December, and the first gig was to go to the skating rink for foster kids. And it was fun too. And when I put the skates on, because I actually skated around in the Santa Claus outfit as Santa. And kids got a kick out of that. But when I put it on, I thought of Mike because I was like, man, it's been a while since I've been on some skates now. So I'm out there skating. And of course, little kids, they happy to see me. They come up to me, hugging me, and Santa and all that. I'm like, don't make me fall because I'm to get you up.
Oh, yeah, it's so easy. People, when I go to the roller rink, I skate. I mean, I fall like probably 3 or 4 times. Always, I've never been to the skating rink and have not failed before. Yeah. People run into me because they skating backwards, or a little kid will come grab onto me. Yeah. I just be like, well, you know what? It's okay, and I just get right back up like nothing happened. But yeah, skating is not. It's not the safest. You're gonna fall. Because it's not easy. Not easy.
Well,
no, it's not.
Before we let you go, Courtland, just let everybody know where they can follow you. Let's see what you got going on and what's coming up next for you.
I have another project coming up in March where I'm gonna be a script supervisor, and then I think I have a couple of projects that I'm about to try to audition for. I have an audition on Sunday. But you can follow me at Live Like Courtland. The Live has no E, and that's on all platforms: Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. Yeah, and TikTok.
Thank you. We really appreciate you coming out today.
Oh, thank y'all. I had fun. This
First guest of 2022. Let's give it up.
Thank y'all.
And Courtland, be safe out there. Many blessings to you. And
same to y'all. Same to y'all.
Yeah, be safe out there. We'll be working with you soon. We'll see you soon. And have a great day. Do what a Courtland does today. Enjoy yourself.
Y'all too. It was a pleasure working with y'all.
All right, y'all. This is the segment where we give roses, trophies out. Who's been what? Acting a fool. Brother Chris.
We don't give roses out on this end. Not on this segment of the show.
We'll give the dunce hat out.
What the hell was you thinking?
Yeah, Chris, take it away, my brother.
Yeah, 2022, new year, but they still some same old fools out there. So we're gonna go to a court right here. First one is Judge David J. Newblatt handed down the sentence for Jason Harris for the 2014 death of his wife, Christina Davis, right? Jury convicted him of first-degree murder, solicitation of murder, and delivery of a controlled substance causing death. The judge said, I completely agree with their verdict. You're guilty, you did this, you're a murderer, you're a liar. I want to make it very clear. The jury saw through your lies and I see through your lies. Do you know how his wife died? Do you know what he did? This guy was convicted of killing his wife by spiking her cereal with heroin.
Oh, hell no.
Spiking her cereal with heroin.
Oh, wow.
And so it caused an overdose. And so the alleged murder scheme that was hatched by Jason Harris, they sentenced him to life in prison. So because once she died, he received like $120,000 in life insurance benefits. And then 2 weeks after she died, another woman, he moved into their house. So this boy had a whole plan together.
That was obvious.
I'm gonna get this boy. Boy, gonna get you for this. Why? Just leave, man. You gotta take nobody life spiking somebody stuck with heroin.
That reminds me of that Martin episode when the mama was trying to tell him, turn the paper over. Turn the paper over.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the episode. Oh man.
Okay, what city I think this was in? This first one.
Oh, this sounds like Florida. I'm gonna say Florida.
What about you, James?
Somewhere in Arkansas.
It's Davison, Michigan.
Oh man. Oh man. That's up north.
Up north.
Up north.
But moving on to my next story, I got a few to get through here. This story, you ever apply for a job, you didn't get the job, do you move on from that, or do you get a little bitter and get payback for them not hiring you?
I move on. I applied to Fry's Electronics so many times, and we see what happened to Fry's. But sorry, my bad. Yeah, but go ahead, brother.
Well,
that's being petty, James. But
I am being petty.
Well, I don't think you took it this far. Well, it was this guy. Well, Jason McFarland. He was charged with robbery and making terroristic threats, and was being held on a $5,000 bail. Right. So he got a little bitter. Right. So the reason for all this has happened, he applied for a job at this company and he didn't get the job, obviously. Let's start with this. Well, he was caught red-handed robbing expensive sex toys from an adult store. Oh, hell no. He walked into the place that was called Adult World, and he grabbed $250 in an Auto Blow II, a $96 fleshlight off the shelves, a hightailed, and then hightailed it to the parking lot. According to the criminal complaint, that was when the worker confronted him. He said, "Let go of me right now before I stab you," right? And then the victim was able to identify Mr. McFarland because he recently applied for the position at the store. So that's how he was caught. Cops caught up with the raunchy robber at a hotel near a sex shop, and then they found him with the stolen fake goods, as well as a knife. And so, yeah, that's just the oddball story.
Boy, like I said, I applied to Fry's Electronics so many times, and I saw all my friends get the job, but I didn't get mad. I was upset, but I didn't take it that far. The hell wrong with these people out here, bro? Oh.
Yeah. What state y'all think that is? It's in the Northeast. That's your only clue.
Illinois.
That was gonna be my Chicago, Illinois.
Okay, wait a minute. Northeast. All right, you guys. Northeast. I said Illinois.
Let me see.
No.
Where could it be?
Northeast.
I want to say.
We need Google Maps for this.
I would say Philadelphia.
Pennsylvania. You got it.
What? I got it. I said, what's wrong with it? I have to think about it, man. I like, man, I don't know.
Okay. Well, I do have one last story. So this one is just kind of it's a little nasty. We're only a few days into the new year, but you couldn't make this up, right? So there's a reality star who made $200,000 from selling farts in a jar. Oh, hell right? No. Yeah, who's buying that, right? She was rushed to the hospital with chronic wind. The demand from her, Stephanie Motto's, I guess, product that she's selling is in high demand, and so she claims to have been producing like 50 jars a week. However, producing so much wind eventually took a toll after she consumed 3 protein shakes and a huge bowl of black beans in one day. Feeling that something was not right with a pressure in her stomach that moved upwards through her body, she thought she was having a stroke, so she told depressed that it was quite hard to breathe. And every time she tried to breathe, she'd feel a pinching sensation around her heart. But after arriving at the hospital, they did tell her, she did tell her about her unique career and to make changes to her diet, but it was made clear that she wasn't experiencing a stroke or heart attack, but very intense gas pains. She was advised to change her diet and take gas suppressant medication, which has effectively ended her business.
Oh, okay.
How?
Now, when I hear stories like this, honestly, believe it or not, it gives me motivation to keep going. Because if someone can sell farts in a jar and make pretty good selling farts in the jar, I know that what we're doing, we're gonna make it.
Yes.
I think we're gonna be all right.
And everything gonna be all right.
I do side eye though. Who's buying farts? Like
That's another thing too. And it's like finesse up, like you just finesse.
It'll be fresh. You get it, you got free right there with your own self. You buying it, means you gotta ship it. She packaged
And
it.
why would you want to buy?
Bro, people will buy the most out crazy. Like I'm not going to get it. I'm gonna have people fill in the blanks, but there was this Instagram model that was selling a lollipop that was in her, and she would put it in a Ziploc and send it on its way. She made money, thousands of dollars.
See, stories like this is why Ultron wanted to do what he wanted to do. He spent 5 minutes on the internet and wanted to take out everybody. That's the reason why. This is why.
I think stories like that give me motivation, man, because I know. Because, man, you mean tell me I can quit my job now and sell farts in the jar?
Why would you want that?
I wonder how much he was selling them for.
That's another thing too. People just finessing everybody.
Yeah, there's a will, there's a way. She was selling her farts. It was going for $500 a pop.
Oh hell no, man! And then you just say that she was selling so many
50 jars a week,
and she was selling 50 jars a week of farts in the jar for $500.
$500 a pop.
God.
Make it make sense. Make it make sense. I don't know.
We've been hearing some crazy stories in this segment. Homeboy had a statue that wasn't there. People suing somebody else and being their house. Mike.
That's the one. That's the one. That's the one. That's the top of the one right there, man.
Mike, you right.
Yeah.
You right.
Yeah. Man, they give me motivation.
I'm still concerned about who's buying this though. Who is buying? Like, yeah, I want to buy your fart.
Well, doesn't sound highly. That sounds highly unattractive. Like,
and then what kind of money you got to waste $500 just like that?
But didn't Erykah Badu sell the scent of her? You know.
Well, she made a perfume out of it, so at least it was kind of tangible. She made like some type of perfume or cologne, I don't know, something out of it. But she made an actual product that was packaged and sold in stores. You know?
That's nothing. So what is she? You know what? I almost want. You know,
all right. I don't ask the details.
We don't add. I'm just looking at how amazing it is for people, you know, that like that's profitable. Like you can make money like that.
Like let me sell my beard trimmings or something like that.
That's all.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. Like I don't know.
I don't know.
I guess they found a consumer. They was willing. It was supply and demand. I guess. Hey, I can't knock the hustle.
No, you sure can't. Like I said, it just gives me motivation because
she may stop selling them now, but at least she came up $200K in the process.
Yeah. 50. That's 50. She ran out of gas.
She ate a big old 3 things of protein, big old thing of beans. They bought that? Oh, I don't blame her. She probably bought every jar on the shelf.
Hey, I would have clean house. I would have had a literally clean house.
Hey. Works, it works until it stops working. So, I mean, hey. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry, don't mind me. These stories, boy. I want y'all to stay locked in to the show. We about to get into the balancing act. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we at the balancing act for the Just Acting Up show. So this is a segment where we give flowers out to those who've been in the industry for quite some time, or the regular folks like me, yourself, Chris, Mike. We gotta acknowledge us, man. But this time, we're going to acknowledge 2 legends, that just recently left us and they went home, like home, passed away home. And we have to acknowledge them and thank them for their contributions, everything they have done. Betty White, number 1, she passed away on December 31st. And that was, we know, everybody's like, I'm so shocked. She passed. Of course, yes, she is 99 years old. She's, hey. But, I was looking, well, not kind of, but I was looking forward to see what they're going to do with her 100-year birthday celebration. People in Us magazine, I believe, already put out a magazine saying, happy birthday, Betty White, 100 years old. You kind of should have waited. I mean, hey, just saying. You should have waited to put that out when her birthday would pass. Don't put it out just yet. We all in this industry where, we just live in a life where we just so quick to be first to put something out. Yeah. But we had to acknowledge Betty White for everything she has done, all the contributions from Golden Girls to being on shows that are out now and still being relevant. And she looked good she looked damn good for 99. Damn good. So
thank you for being a friend.
If we can play that music and not get copyrighted, that would be.
You get the Chris version. Yeah. I ain't got the copyright.
And if you threw a party. Oh my gosh, man. Yeah. So Betty White, she was, of course, born January 17th, 1922, and passed away December 31st, 2021, age 99. So Betty White, we thank you for everything that you have done. We appreciate you. Rest well, Queen. We're going to honor you. And, so many people, you touched so many lives with what you've done. So we thank you for that. And as well as Sir, Sidney Poitier.
Man,
Black excellence don't get no, man. Come on, man.
First Black Oscar winner.
Man, he was born. His birthday was going to be right around the corner as well too. He was born on, from what I'm saying, is February 20th of 1927. He was, and just recently passed away January 6th, age 94. Man, so Sidney Poitier, in 1964, he won the Academy Award for Best Actor, becoming the first Black male and Bohemian actor to win the award upon the death of Kirk Douglas in 2020. Poitier, man, like I said, when you think of the Denzel Washingtons, when you think of the Mahershala Ali's and all the others that came before, and Harry Belafonte, he's still alive as well. One of his friends of Sidney Poitier. I wrote something on my Facebook saying that thank you, sir. Thank you for everything you've done. The grace you didn't. Not only did Sidney Poitier he walked with such grace and such elegance and held himself to a high class. And he was saying in some of the interviews, he felt as if that he's representing over millions of thousands of us, and he represented us well with the roles he took, what he did from directing to filming to acting and all that and more. So, sir, Sidney Poitier, you've done your job. Betty White, you've done your job. I want both of y'all to rest and rest well. Thank you. We honor you. So,
yeah, A Rise in the Sun is like an absolute classic.
Raisin in the Sun.
Raisin in the Sun. I'm so sorry, but yeah.
I can remember Raisin in the Sun. I can remember in high school, that was like one of the first books I read. And we would read it as a class, reading the different parts. And I had to read Walter. And then I got to watch the movie and see his portrayal. That's my favorite. His version is my favorite. I know they remade it. I think
they remade it. They had P Diddy play that part, Walter.
Right. Well, they also had a version in the 70s with Danny Glover, but his version, the original black and white version, is the best version to me.
Yeah, that's the best one. That's the best one. And then my absolute hands down was Uptown Saturday Night. With Bill Cosby, and it was another one. It was Uptown Saturday Night, and it was another one. Let's Do It Again.
Let's do it again.
Yeah, Let's Do It Again. So, that was hilarious. That was Craig, Day, Smokey before Craig, Day, and Smokey.
Man. Yeah, man. So, yeah, man. So hearts and prayers to y'all and your family. Loved ones, y'all, they have touched us and inspired us in many, many ways. So once again, thank y'all. All right, y'all, let's clap it in. Thank you. Charles, man, the great first show, 41, 40.
Back, baby.
Yes, indeed. Like, back again, like Chris said.
Yeah, we had to get that rust out. Get that old rust out. Hey man,
gotta get that stretch, man. Yeah, get that rust out, man. So,
holidays going.
Woo, yeah. So appreciate y'all. Man, appreciate y'all again for tuning in. Shout out to Courtland James. I'm messing up. So tell you we gotta get that rust out. Shout out to Courtland James for coming through and talking to us, chopping up with us. Great fun interview. Appreciate that, y'all. So, before we got here, before Chris give us a positive note, this new year, new me stuff, man. Y'all shut the hell up. So I don't think you got your gym membership. You've been in there for 2-3 days, and y'all made the, hey, just go. Do what you have to do to get to where you need to be. Don't make this is just me personally. Don't make no New Year's resolution because half y'all been stopped already. You said you're gonna start doing this, stop doing this. That same dude that been doing you wrong is back in your bed.
Time is a man construct. Man constructed time. That's not God's plan. So at the end of the day, you don't have to I gotta wait till New Year's to do. You could do it right now. So pretty much, you're not on nobody's time limit. Only time limit you said is your time limit. Time is that's man construct. So when the new year come around, I'm like, it's a new year. It's not that big of a deal. And it is, but then it's it's not like, oh man, I'm getting old or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. Well, I guess with that being said, the positive quote of the day, the past is your lesson. The present is your gift. The future is your motivation. Think about that, Take that with you in this year.
I like that. Appreciate it, brother, for giving that positive note, man. Positive quotes and all that, man. So that's going to do it for us. We will see y'all next time. Be safe out there. And that's it. That's the show, man. Show, yeah.
Hey.
Have a good, very free day.